Crown Lanes in Denver on a Sunday afternoon here for the title matches of today's JBT event. 3 divisions still to be decided here. In the center here is the scratch division. Gavin Finley is taking on Gaius Tipton. To the left, Tweedledee and Tweedle something else are taking on each other in handicap. Jordan Westhoff and Mason Finn. Jordan's got this match by 11 pins and he trails by a bunch. He hasn't opened. He has opened in each of his first 3 frames. We'll need to convert that 10 to avoid a reverse albatross. Finley opened in his third, giving Tipton an early advantage here, who's clean without a double, as you can maybe make out on the scoreboards above him. Another big turnout. They played Super Survivor. The low game is eliminated on each pair, or on each round, and the lowest overall totals are eliminated each round until you see just the Survivor. Big double for Gaius. He caught Gavin in total pinfall in that last game. That doesn't matter anymore, but that just helped him lock up the spot in the show as we went from 6 bowlers down to 2 in that frantic semifinal round. Went from 5 handicappers down to these 2. They request to bowl at least near each other all the time. They know each other super well, and friends off the lanes and enemies, sworn enemies on the lanes, going at it right now. Chance to blow this open early for Tipton. Oh, gets that 9-pin out late. He will take it. There was the way to get a mark, get him down the first time. Jordan, it's 11 to tie, 12 to win. Is that correct? All right, good talk. All right. 11 to tie and 12 to win?
Yeah.
If you're wondering why Xavier Provicher's over there on the right, it's late on a Sunday afternoon, so he is bowling his U17 title game. That's also against Gavin. A little unusual, but that's how we do it late on a Sunday, so we don't stay after school. So Gavin doing 2 things at once. With the priority of the main scratch title, he's going to have to do some catching up to do that. Chance to do some catching up right here if he can catch a double in the 5th, but instead, he looked right down at the foul and his foot moved up and back there. You'll see it when he watches the tape later on. Unfortunate time for that moose, but he didn't lose any count. Of course, the other side of that is he didn't get the double he was really looking for, so that was a perfect shot otherwise. Tough break for Finley. We'll see if he can spare it up anyway. Alright, could have been worse. 9 spares, says the crowd. That's exactly right. Well, Mason's gonna go by that one right there. Boy, you just want to fill frames when you have a lead like Mason does right here. Instead, he goes back-to-back opens and gives a whole new leash here to Westhoff. Once he finds it, he can string all day. They each got a couple JBT titles to their careers, so they know how to win. Oh, wow, that looked like a flat 10 for all the world, but somehow all that power cracks over that 10. Could have been 3 in a row. It isn't, but instead he's got a pretty good look at least the rest of the way. He trails by 25 to pretty sure non-winner Tipton. Xavier, meanwhile, has got 108 in the 5th. He's doing real well with a ringing 10 for Gaius. Second, right?
Yeah, kind of right.
No problem with the spare for Gaius. He remains clean through 6, and it's a 24-pin lead advantage. Jordan caught one strike, but didn't catch two. He's got an ugly 410 to shoot at here. Get the pin, you never know. Provinger doing fine over there. He's in a pacing 190. You got to win 3 of those subdivision titles in 17 or girls to get into the finals at the end of the year. Thanks to Jackie and the whole team for having us. As always, love our visits here to Central Denver. That ball tight all the way. It might roll it. It did roll it. Wow. In the last game, I heard him apologize to the crowd for what he insisted was a rare Brooklyn. That time, he catches a tremendous break. There. Roll that 6. Finley gets close to the line and his foot always moves. It does one of these things. Please stay behind line. He starts at least halfway up the approach too. That makes me nervous as heck. Way behind the line that time. And right in the 1-3 that time as well. Big strike. Does catch the double and carves into the lead. Meanwhile, Vandeventer catches a double to get right back and forth they go. He now leads by 20 plus the 11 that he's getting. Wistoff, who promises over there, there he is. Getting close to must-strike territory. No Summer lets it fly. Can't get it around the corner to pop out the 10. Big shot here for Finley in the 8th. Boy, oh boy, right in the schnoz there. He's doing that typical bowler, please, please, please look at the foul line. We'll take the 9, all said and done. Wistoff's spare game has not been on this round. A couple 10 pins. Might spell the end for him. Good spare there from Gavin. Xavier's going to finish up with a 191 if he can fill over here. So he's going to post the score before Gavin's done. Whatever Xavier shoots, Gavin will have to beat to earn U17. Yeah, very nice 191 over there for him. That's coming out of the handicap division too, by the way. He had the second best U17 score with his scratch bowling. What a big shot here for Gaius. Strike working in the 8th. It's pushing, it's wiggling, but it is not falling. Man, I thought the extra helper was going to knock it over. It did not. And Jordan's just making a mess over there in the gunner on the lane 8. He's a fun kid. He's smiling about it. Good buddies over there. Not the game he was looking for. Tipton, no mistakes on the spare. Will lead by 15 through 8 frames. That is virtually nothing in bowling. We'll see what each one can come up with here in the 9th and 10th. Mason pretty much a victory lap over there. It's been a while for him. He won a couple early on in his career. Been up and down since then. The bigger ups. Beautiful shot in the 9th from Gaius. Thanks again. There was about 7:10. We're still on these title matches. Thanks again to Neo Prism. That's NEOPRIZM for doing the live stream all weekend long. They will be doing the live stream at main event. We're super excited about that. Mason's going to kick the field goal. Oh, hit the goal up, right? I think it bounced in. Can Gavin answer in his 9th? Sure can. The talent pool is pretty deep up here in Denver. Man, these are 2 non-champs going at it. You'd never know it by the way they bowl. Someone's going to be a no longer non-champ in about 5 minutes here. Mason's going to capture number 3 over there. No, they're starting to bark at each other. Well, ball change, of course. You never know about changing balls when the match is already over. Every bowler does it, but it's such a weird feeling when... Oh, know when it was a clearly better look, as I was about to say. And Gavin's reaction tells everything you need to know about the ugliest of ripping solid sevens. So much power on that ball, the 2 just accelerates literally over the top of the 7. Oh my goodness, what a horrific break. 10th frame. He's been playing catch up this whole match. Does clip it to stay alive, but not by much. He needs a full fill here because 9 pins on 2 balls. Well, actually I have a really weird situation I'll tell you about in a second. 9 pins on 2 balls is 194. The best Gavin can do is 191, which would tie Xavier for U17. So, little asterisk right here. Oh, but he doesn't get that. So that 8 count finishes Finley at 189. That gives Provencher the U17 win by a couple pins. And Gaius is going to need 8 pins on 2 balls, I believe. Yep. 8, 9, or 10 right here. There's the 9, and there's the win. Well, 2 nice kids. You feel super bad for Gavin. He threw a good shot in the 10th, but you feel great for Gaius as well. He's been working at this a while. And then he gets a bonus fill ball victory lap on camera. That's Dad doing his video over there. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. We'll see you then. Good enough. 205 is the winning number for brand new JBT champ. Great stuff all weekend. We'll do it again up in Vegas in just a little while. See you next week, everybody.